Hello everyone to Electric News Highlights. Please bear with me because it's 30 degrees in here. We're right under the roof and it's hot for a few days. Do you want to charge for free? Of course you do. And how can you do that? With ENH. ENH is an app. You install it on your phone, and when you are at a charger, you rate the charger. You give some information about the charger, and for this you get kilometers and stars. And these you can exchange for charging credit. Use the link in the description below to get 20 kilometers to start with. Third generation of the BYD Atto 3, and now it has flash charging. I already reported on this. There are a few cars from BYD where they implemented a new LFP battery that can charge with up to 1500 kilowatt, and the BYD Atto 3 has this now as well. In China the car costs 15,000 euros. It can have a 58 or 68.5 kilowatt hour battery. And charging, like I said, 10 to 70% takes 5 minutes, which is really amazing. So you don't get the 1500 kilowatt exactly like the premium cars get, but still amazing charging. Stellantis future. Stellantis has Opel, Citroën, Fiat, Jeep and other cars, and they're all doing okay, but they're not incredible cars. They don't charge amazing, the prices are not amazing, the range and everything. They're okay, but they're not amazing, and they don't sell a lot. You never see them under the first 10 cars in Germany that are being delivered every month, but it's an okay car. And now Stellantis has plans for the future. They want to bring out in the next few years till, when does it say? In the next 5 years, 29 new EVs on a new mega platform that can have rear-wheel drive, front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, and they want to implement this in Fiat, Peugeot, Jeep and Ram. The platform is called STLA1, 800 volt battery system, a cell-to-body structure, so the battery itself is already a part of the structure of the car, and they will also implement a new LFP battery. We'll see if this also has 800 volt system. So we'll see when those cars come out in the next 5 years, what cars it will be. Most likely they really want to do from the small tiny car to a van and stuff like this, and then sporty cars and other SUVs and stuff like this in between. But let's hope they make a better car than they did before. Kia EV1, I just announced Kia EV1. The EV2 just went on the market. I haven't driven one and it will be a while till there is a press car. And Kia is already talking about the EV1, which will be coming in 2028. A small car, around 20,000 to 22,000 euros should be the starting price. Should have new smart car features. We'll see what this will be. And they also said that Ioniq 1, so the same car just from Hyundai, should come as well, which is very interesting. Audi is testing the new A2 e-tron. Most likely, we don't know it yet, but most likely it will be based on the MEB platform. We'll have all the things that the new MEB platform will get in the summer this year, with a vehicle to load and stuff like this. New batteries, new motors, new software and so on. And Audi is testing this. There's a little footage of the car and it looks very much just like an ID3 or a Cupra Born, which we all thought it would be. The premiere will be in the fall of 2026, and production is in Ingolstadt in Germany, where they build most of the cars as far as I know. By the way, if you want to know what's happening behind the scenes, I have a third YouTube channel, Behind the Battery, where I'm vlogging. So if I get a car, what's happening with the car, if there are any news and anything happening, really awesome. Mercedes AMG GT4 Coupe. There was this prototype that Mercedes tested a few months ago, and now a real car is out, and this car is a driver's car, so it's not just electric. They built in a lot of stuff like the sound of a real engine and stuff like this, so cars, the petrol heads, will still like to drive this car. The car is a four-door coupe, and there are two versions out. There's one with only the GT55, only 816 horsepower, but there's the GT63 with 860 kilowatt, 1169 horsepower. It has an 800 volt Formula 1 battery, can charge with 600 kilowatt. The time from 10 to 80% takes 11 minutes. And they say in 10 minutes, 460 kilometers of WLTP range can be charged. So 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in 2.1 seconds, 0 to 200 in 6.4 seconds, and the top speed is 300. So this will not be a cheap car. Get to the next sports coupe, the Jaguar Type 01. Jaguar shown this car for years now, and they've tested it everywhere, and now it has a name. It's not it is just the real name, Type 01. They say 0 for the zero emissions, and 1 is because it's the first car. It's a 4-door coupe. It will have 3 motors, over 1,000 horsepower, 1,300 newton meters of torque. That's all we know so far. It looks interesting, futuristic, and I think the times when we can say a car looks weird, no one's gonna buy this. I don't know, Tesla did it with the Cybertruck, but they're also not selling too much, eh? But who knows if it has to do with what the car looks like. New Polestar 3 and 4. Both cars get an update. The 3 get lots of updates. The 4 a bit less. So the Polestar 4 has a new name now. Polestar 4 Coupe starts at 62,000 euros and gets a new sportier suspension. And I'm sure a bit of other updates, software, and also little tweaks here and there. But the Polestar 3 is the car with the real updates. Gets a 800 volt battery system. The same as the brother car, the Volvo EX90, starts at 79,000 euros. The rear-wheel drive version, if you get this, will get more power. 350 kilowatts of charging, 22 minutes from 10 to 80%. There's a 92 or 106 kilowatt hour battery. That's 593 or 635 kilometers of WLTP range. And the all-wheel drive performance will have a power of 500 kilowatts. So very similar to the Volvo EX90. Electra charging cheaper. Electra is a charging company, I think from France, if I'm not correct, and they have this whole thing combination with Ionity, Fastnet, and a different company that I can't remember right now. And they have a new thing called Electra Plus Smart, and before it cost $9.99 per month, now it's $4.99 per month, and before it was 39 cents per kilowatt hour, but now it's 34 cents per kilowatt hour, which is a really good deal. For 5 euros you charge for 34 cents, which is really great. And since they're partners with Ionity and Fastnet, Ionity costs now with this package not 75 cents, but 64 cents per kilowatt hour without an extra thing. And Fastnet, instead of 73, 64 cents as well. It's not amazing, but better than without. And a bit of news about the channel. The last 2 weeks I had the Kia EV4 with the small battery, which was very interesting. Really good car for that tiny little battery, and I really enjoyed it. And today it was switched. I now have the Kia EV4 Fastback with the big battery, and I only have it for a week, so I have to do my tests, long distance and range tests within a week. Will be a bit stressful. But the great thing is this should be the Kia EV4 that is most efficient and has the most range. So we'll see how that is. And then next week the Volvo ES90 is coming, and I'm very excited about that. First Volvo that I test with the 800 volt battery system, and a first car that I hope has great consumption, because the rest so far were all SUVs. If you want to follow me on Instagram, BatteryLife1, but that's it for me. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.